when the first round draw was made, this one stood out above all the rest. Dave Chisnall, last year's finalist against that man, the 5-time champion of the world, who reached the finals here on a couple of occasions, 2008, 2009, lost to Phil Taylor. Can Barney get back to winning ways? Tournament odds 25 to 1, probably because he faces Chizzy in round one of the competition. Your commentators Wayne Mardle and Stuart Pike.
Big half an hour or so coming up. Dave Chisnall, 12 months on from the humiliation of losing the final here, 6-0 to Phil Taylor. Finally recovered, got his game back on track. Raymond van Barneveld, huge tournament coming up for the Dutchman, who could be about to lose his place in the world's top 16. So much riding on this game. But Barney against Chisnall in round one.
Well, the reason is because Barney's been underperforming in the ranking events. The invitationals are not a problem. Barney's last 4 wins. November 2012 wins the Grand Slam.
Game on.
October 2013, okay, wins a ranking event. Then wins the Premier League. Then the World Cup. He's got to start winning the big ones. He's got to start winning the ones that count towards the rankings. And you saw by Barney's first throw that he is using the darts that he used for, well, probably about a leg or so during the match play. Didn't stick with them long. He's keeping faith.
Yeah, sort of been adapted. New flights here tonight as well. Raymond van Barneveld on the new darts, but
59.
He will persevere with them. We spend more time talking about Raymond van Barneveld's darts than any other player.
When he's on, he's just fantastic to watch. Such a simple, easy throw. Chizzy is a bit more of a flicker. Uses his fingers more to propel the darts to the board, whereas Barney, it's just a nice, pleasant release, isn't it? Doesn't do anything with the fingers. It's the hands just opening. That's perfect for Dave. Snatchy.
140.
There you see the throw of Barney. No jerky motion whatsoever. Big game for him, Stuart. It's a big game.
Yeah, it is.
So you require 85.
That's a good dart. 15. Tops to win the opening leg against the throw. That was convincing. That was convincing. Dave Chisnall,
Dave to throw first.
12 months ago, won 2 legs. That's all in the final when he lost in 45 minutes to Taylor.
But he reached the final, and that was his first PDC major final. And speaking to him after that, he said, "Oh, I've left on a terrible note." No, many people have succumbed to the power in a final.
Fair to say that it did take him some time to recover from that. I mean, mentally, he was absolutely shot. You can understand. I mean, just 20 legs of darts in 6 sets. I think he only had, if memory serves me right, 5 darts at double in the entire final. And it affected him. It would affect anyone.
112.
He's just pulling a few of these darts. Some of them are going in.
140.
He's a member of the Barney Army. And he does have some following, Raymond, doesn't he?
Yeah, a lot of people here to watch Barneveld tonight.
100.
Big group of fans have travelled down from Belfast just to cheer Barney on.
140.
Dave is hitting the 60 bed. And what Barney's got to do, he's got to keep the pressure on. You start giving Chizzy 3 darts at doubles, he'll hit them.
83. Dave, you require 86.
For 2-0.
54.
Well, he'll be back. Barney suffered 2 first-round defeats in the Players' Championship event
40.
over the weekend
Time required,
here
32.
in Dublin. Trying to put a brave face on it, stay positive. Totally different tournament, of course, and big TV event, which is when he normally comes alive.
Yeah, I don't take anything from those tour events whatsoever. It's purely Barney is a stage player. He is one of the best stage players that the world of darts has ever seen. Well, he's having a switch around the board now.
48.
This is where Barney lets his thoughts out to his opponent. It's like, right, I'm now panicking, Dave. I'm panicking, and you can see it because I'm showing you. You can't be weak like this.
But he's also a confidence player, isn't he? Full of confidence, as we saw him in that magical night at the O2 when he beat Michael van Gerwen after beating Phil Taylor. And must be one of the best nights of his darting life. We know what he can do because he's done it so often.
As Dave Clark said just before the start of this match, he's been beaten in the final here twice, both by Phil Taylor. At least they got that in common. They've both been beaten in the final by Phil Taylor.
140.
There's a few players in that club.
Too many, if you ask me.
60.
Well, Barney, as you can see, by that last throw, they just seem to try to float them in, and you cannot do that. Because the way this man hits treble 20s here, punish you.
Require 153.
60, 57, 36.
Well,
so far,
Chizzy
too good. Can he round up the first set with a 10+ finish? He can. He's going to get one dart.
70.
Will he be back? Imperative, I think imperative for Barney's belief that he takes this out.
Yeah, I think you're right. Already, Barney needs to hit this. 60, double 14. What a shot this would be. He's moved over.
80.
Well, he wanted to get the best angle for him, but it kind of messed with his rhythm just a tad. Some players stop, some don't. Barney's never grabbed me as a stopper.
Take your time. Double 8. Oh, now then, he thought that was him. He thought he was walking down the hockey. He's already missed 3 darts now. 3 darts to win the opening set. Well, the fourth one gets the job done. And the crowd are just starting to get on Chizzy's back there, but as if to say, just watch. I'll do it. I'll sort it. And he did. Chizzy races through the opening.
That's what's happened tonight. Jenkins through, Wright through, King through, Winstanley through, Bunting, Van Gerwen dispatching of his mate Vincent van der Voort. Chizzy 1-0 up, and after this, Whitlock versus Burnett.
Barney needs to find a bit of fizz, a bit of a spark,
bit of a leaf. The thing is that Chizzy is not giving him opportunities. Barney's only had 1 dart at a double to win a leg. But what Raymond has to do, like you said, is get something going.
90.
That is not good. That's just making you think it's not my night, is it? How's your luck?
Well, after the weekend's Pro Tour action here, the hors d'oeuvre, if you like, Barney found himself outside the top 16. He is 17 in the world. Provisionally, he will stay there unless he has a decent run here. It seems unimaginable that you're talking about Raymond van Barneveld not being in the world's top 16.
It is incredible. And what was good about the last throw from Barney, there was a bit of a snarl, a bit of a, I want this, I want this. That's what his fans want to see. There's a stare. Oh, this is good.
140.
But you're right, Stu. How can he possibly be out the world's top 16? We mentioned it, didn't we, about the invitational wins like the Grand Slam and the Premier League. 5 times world champ.
Well, it's interesting, wasn't it, that the Barneveld's win at the Grand Slam was instrumental in the fact that next year it will be in the rankings. Looking at the ball here, Barney. Ball for Barney! That could be the spark that we talked about. Just that little bit of magic. Is that it?
Game on.
Barney has been mediocre, and then he wraps in a 12-darter. Now he's hunting round the board again.
28.
He's off.
Well, no one at this World Grand Prix has come from losing the first set to win the match. Can Barney buck the trend?
56.
Chizzy loves 36. I thought he would have started on it, I must admit, rather than the tops. Maybe he's thinking of the 9-darter.
59.
This is a 180, just thought I'd let you know that. Thanks for that, Dave. I would look like a real buffoon if you hadn't admit that.
Well, Mystic Mardle gets one right.
100.
But a great response from Chisnall after losing the opening leg against the darts. In a good position to level it up again here.
93.
Just needs a bit more oomph in his throw, Barney. Needs to be a bit more direct. It's okay being silky smooth, Raymond, but you got to get him there, my man. Do not go for a 20, Dave.
32.
Well, saw Barney banging a 129 on the ball to break the throw. Great response, David. Chisnall, double 10.
Twenty.
154. Well, this would be something extra special, wouldn't it?
61st dart needed. Shakes his head. It's not going to help.
94.
Well, that leaves 60. Now, 20 in itself is not... Double 10's not a hard double. But if you go inside, double 5 can prove problematic. Settling himself. Double 10.
Game shot, the second leg.
No drama.
Dave Chisnall.
That's Roger.
That
That is Chizzy's manager. And always there. Always supporting his man.
Chizzy has just gone about his job, and he's gone about it extremely well. He just looks comfortable, doesn't he?
Chizzy, to me, is playing the same kind of game. I know it's the same sport. I know he's playing in the same tournament. The same kind of game as Michael van Gerwen. Has done most things right and not really given Barney an opportunity, whereas Michael didn't give Vincent van der Voort opportunities to do any damage.
And also, you know, Wayne, no demons for Chisnall on this stage after that 6-0 humiliation he suffered in the final against Taylor 12 months ago. He's come up here and he's playing really well. And at the moment, it looks like he's on course to beat Barney.
He's on course, all right. Barney needs 2 trebles. Got to go downstairs. How good is that? That's, you can't buy that. You can either do that or you can't under that pressure. But you feel, well, not you feel, you know now that this 132 has got to go.
What a response it would be to hit a 177 and then follow it up with a 132.
'83.
This to go within one leg
60.
of victory.
20 for tops. Is that awkward? a little.
What
a great last start.
Dave Chisnall, booklet Raymond to throw
When you're
first.
standing behind
Came up.
and you think you're going to get a chance, but he's blocked 3/4 of the bed and somehow finds a way. That is a massive blow.
No
Well, he's
score.
gone for the ball. He's just gone. That's astonishing. Wayne.
It is astonishing if someone else was to do it, but for Raymond van
16.
Barneveld to do it, it kind of sums him up, doesn't it? All the ability in the world, he just doesn't have the belief. Just doesn't have the belief. That's just
Sublime.
156.
I was going to say ludicrous. You can't start going for bullseyes and then think I'll throw a dart at double 18.
86.
Talk about doing it my way. It's Barney's way at the moment. Got to win this leg to stay in the contest. Has the ability, has the game.
100.
Has he got the belief?
He really is out there on his own. He does the most strangest things. Like we've already said during the match play, changes his darts, the next break changes back, and tonight he decides to go for a bullseye out of desperation, then kicks off 156.
140.
Sylvia must be at home thinking, Raymond, what are you doing to me?
$99. Raymond to require 105.
105. Level up the set. Yeah, good darts, Raymond. Well, double 16 after a crazy start to the leg. It's a brilliant finish. Well, considering that he went for the ball out of sheer desperation with his first 3 darts. That was Barney at his best.
But Chisnall, to win the match, kicks off 120. Barney's got to do all that again.
$72.
Not enough.
Oh, that's a perfect dart from Chizzy. 140 here.
100.
But even so, he's put the pressure on Barney. 140 is a minimum here for the Dutchman.
Well, when push has come to shove, Barney's produced here. This is brilliant. Chisnall's done nothing wrong. Started 120 at a ton, but now the pressure has been applied.
85.
That is not enough. That is just not enough.
Oh, the sublime and the ridiculous. We've seen it all. We know Barney has the ability. Bundles of it. 140 follows 180. Well, is this the start of what could be a remarkable comeback? Oh, all of a sudden, Chizzy's missing. The momentum, Mr. Marble, may be turning.
Maybe. Treble 18. Still treble 18.
83.
Well, left 26
Raymond require 155.
for the match. Oh, this will be a roof raiser. Treble 19, double 19.
139.
So, now then Raymond
26.
to level the match.
Yes,
That's what he can do. And do you know what? He's done it. And we're into a decided set.
Raymond up front
Barney.
first.
Is now level. And at one point during that set, he literally gave up, didn't he?
He threw for the, out of desperation, he threw for the ball to start.
I'll give up. I don't care anymore. This format of double start, double finish, over 3 sets, anyone can win and anyone can turn the tide at any time. This proves it. He's not playing some some buffoon off the street. He's playing Dave Chisnall. Barney is now averaging 96.
Different game, isn't it? Different game.
41.
And all of a sudden, all that rhythm that Chisnall had has just disappeared. Crazy game.
I love this game.
140.
Is this really the same man that looked like he didn't care during the second set and halfway through the first set, really?
109.
Well, 105 kept him in the match in the second set. Look at those eyes! Look at those eyes! Look at those darts! It's 109! It's a third top plus finish! Can you believe this?
Compound man!
New score.
Barney is in front. Chizzy is now struggling. The reason? Because this man hasn't been missing for the last 7-8 minutes.
Well, he won't go for the ball now.
22.
That'll do. Any double will do. He's away. Just great entertainment. Simple as that.
That's why it's so watchable.
100.
Adrian Lewis versus Daryl Gurney last night was a stonker. This is great also. You just don't know. You just don't know who's going to win.
Well, Chisnall has responded. Back comes Barney. Back comes Barney. Back comes Barneveld.
As the second dart entered the 60 bed, Barney, you could see him. Come on, he said. We were actually thinking and saying, really, Stu, is he up for the fight? Oh, I've never been so wrong.
Well, you have to take your hat off to Raymond van Barneveld here. But we talked about confidence and belief, and he is a confidence player. When he believes, he's very difficult to beat. But there was no sign. There was no sign of this. When he threw for the ball out of exasperation. This to go within one leg of the match. Oh, this is just at his very, very best. Brilliant, brilliant Barneveld. Simple as that.
In the first set, Barney averaged 81. He's now up that average to 97.
28.
Look at the reaction. Getting off with a score of 28 because he knows the importance of just getting away.
Hats off to Mr. Chisnall. I'll tell you what, under that sort of pressure, Wayne, that was special. Don't forget, Barney is throwing for the match here.
No player who's lost the first set has made a full recovery and won the match.
99.
Barney would be the first.
Well, you've got to say, whatever, when Dave Chisnall breezed through the first set in minutes, you could not have predicted that we would be at this stage.
Barney's comeback is not because Dave Chisnall went off the boil. Barney's comeback is because he started it in everything.
60.
At one point during the first set, I thought that the darts were going to be binned again. Double 16 to stop the rots. He will be back.
It's been a really impressive response from Chisnall. Remember, Barneveld had the darts in this leg to throw for the match, to win it, But Chisnall got off with that 160, and now he can finish it on double 16. That'll do. Double 8 keeps him in it. Now Chisnall has the darts. Are we going all the way to another deciding leg?
Dave has got to get away. He knows that.
Thank you.
Getting closer.
No score.
That was a complete and utter pull. I think there was a shout out from the crowd. He let it get to him. Barney's away. Last dart in hand. Chisnall's got to refocus.
That's brilliant.
So's that.
The pressure that Chizzy was under just to get off. And he withstood that.
Not enough.
42.
Not enough. Advantage Chisnall. It is now.
100.
This is real tungsten tension. He's got the steely determination back in his eyes.
40.
Lee Van Cleef in all those spaghetti westerns. The good, the bad, the ugly, the eyes, and the eyes of Barneveld.
You're showing your age now, man.
Absolutely.
The winner plays Mervyn King. Deliberate. Those three were deliberate. That was a case of when the first 60 went in, I will not make an error and just score 81 or a 99. I will punish Chizzy.
60.
But only 60 from Chizzy.
151.
Remarkable match here at the World Grand Prix. Can he leave it handy?
65.
Well, he eventually made his mind up and went for the bullseye, but Dave can put him under pressure if it doesn't go. He's got to just think about what he wants to leave here.
42.
There was just so much uncertainty about those three darts.
He wasn't caught in 2 mines, he was caught in 22 mines. For the match, bullseye!
61. Dave, you require 102.
If Dave misses the treble 20, has to be high. Has to be. He's got to stay there. Got no choice.
70.
For an unlikely win for RVB. 988 for the match.
Game shot.
The most amazing performance from Raven van Barneveld. He looked down, he looked out, not a bit of it. Barney, brilliant, gets the job done, comes back. We have a smile on the face of Raven van Barneveld.
And coming up we have Richie Burnett and the beer to be feared, Simon Whitlock.